Hey everybody, I hope and pray all is well with you. Let's get into some messages. Let's see what comes out. I feel really happy, optimistic. I hope that you guys are feeling well. Let's go ahead and see what needs to come out. It says your ancestors are, your ancestor is helping you heal ancestral trauma and interrupting a pattern that no longer serves you, 802. And this relationship has an excellent possibility of long-term healthy union, bountiful harvest together. Okay, some of you guys could be an earth sign or needing to connect with earth and nature, get grounded because harvesting is coming through. And then at the bottom of the deck, you guys have something about reconnecting with nature, plants and things like that, as it will help your prosperity. Oh my gosh, if you have not seen, I did like a double pile picker card involving like what good benefits, health, and prosperity is coming to you. 12s kept coming out so much, okay? If you're playing the lottery or something like that, or you're just into numbers, 12s would be really significant, and this number is coming through too, 802, so 2s could be really significant because there's a 2 here. Yep. Also, union is going to be really, really beautiful for you guys. It's coming through. I wouldn't be karmics, not with the karmics. Your karmic's going to be jealous, suspicious, addictive. So like, let's say you had a sexual addiction, somebody going to be sending you pictures of them, okay? Or an addictive person, somebody that you know had an allure, or you have a temptress, or somebody, you know, somebody who is abusive, or they argue, they're going to come up, somebody that you have an unresolved issue with. I feel like it's going to get resolved because you have no space for selfless love. I was also picking up here, like either you or both of y'all still have open or unhealed cycles elsewhere, or this person may, okay? Just take it how it resonates, all right? I feel like some of you, oh yeah, y'all over this. Some of you guys, it could be related to financially, connections, and business. Somebody might be like mad obsessed with you. Like, I can hear them saying yes, and they have this lure in their eyes. So I know they're under some sort of spell to make you addicted to them. This could be how somebody got a collaboration or collaboration. Okay. Already, like, they have a lure over them, over their eyes, to make them more tempting or attractive than what they are. They could be darker complected for most of you all here. They could have hit you up for some money for like the hair to get done, or like a hairstylist or something like that, some sort of opportunity. You have the Page of Coins here. You may have a earth sign ancestor, or someone, maybe they crossed over at a younger age, or like you might be getting close to that age in which they crossed or something like that, who was like very studious, very like well structured. You could have definitely taken a few notes from their book in comparison to some other individuals that may have continued to help to raise you or try to. They may have a book where they kind of told you something like this would happen so that you can remember to keep a level head. They may have seen something about you, your fortune, who you're meant to be, also who you're meant to be with, the Emperor. They help you to get to a lot of success. I feel like they're covering you during this time and helping you to see through this person's illusion, because I'm telling you, like, this person could have played off of like your style. Okay, you could have like you love like wine tasting, or you have a winery or something like that. There's also something about a misconnection, or like something would have spread to a person here, a Queen of Pentacles, somebody who could be coming in your future. I feel here that there was something that was being advertised or some event that they were going to go to. This is like meanwhile back at the ranch. So this could be in relation to your partner or somebody else. There was an event that somebody was going to go to. They canceled the event because of a karmic partnership relationship. The masculine energy that they were connected to was lying, sleeping around, having endeavors and things like that. The person, I feel like, was already like clued in on it, but somebody was trying to manipulate like this person's energy. Like they could have been the person who paid for it, invested in it, but then, you know, they found out something, or maybe there was some sort of issue, conflict, they canceled it. But they would have like, there was some sort of wine they were supposed to taste or sample, and it would have like gotten very successful had this person voted. So this could be like where something kind of, it could have happened, but it didn't necessarily happen. Maybe you felt upset because you thought it was great, but I feel like somebody was already aware of like who was competing in these competitions and gave them an unfair advantage. Whereas perhaps if somebody had been there, they would have definitely, you know, given you favor, especially if you have Scorpio energy in your chart anywhere, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This was this 2020? Around then, 2020 or 2019. With the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Coins. And then maybe someone like had something in another like sample offering around 2014 or something like that. Yeah, but they moved away from that one. Okay. We have the Ten of Wands here. 410 is really significant for most of you here. It's going to be a good sign for you that there's a heavy burden that you are ending because you are taking your power back, your position back where somebody wanted you to be withdrawn, unstable, untaken care of, prohibited, lacking progression. Now you have some forced restart because of this. I feel like this shatters someone else and not you. I feel like this is finally you being able to make it through something that was very difficult or tough. I don't know why they want me to keep shuffling. You have Temperance next. Yeah, to gain and gather your peace and gain prosperity, I feel like you need to be in a more relaxed, secluded, calm energy. Also, they're encouraging you to use some rose quartz. Lapodolite is a really good one. Wait a sec. Here's some lapodolite. Also some rose quartz. Nah, I have a little rose quartz right here. I try to keep like some little ones down here so I can kind of be on cue with you guys. But yeah, I'm getting that feeling like that'll actually benefit you really well. I also have some aquamarine in here too. It's at the bottom now. Dang. You have the blue lace agate, 8 of wands, and selenite with the 5 of wands. I don't want to hear it, okay? I do not want to hear it, sweetheart. We're sending you healing. It feels like there's going to be a lot of moving parts coming in quickly. You will definitely need to have things in order. Keep things like... I feel like when you find something out or you found something out, you like kind of understood why somebody was a bit urgent or odd or weird, seeming a bit... It didn't give extremists. I feel like somebody was like, what the hell? Like... is this one of them I do for you, you do for me, or I'm a play into you? No, somebody really had like a download or something, and saw how you could like help to assist in understanding how something was made, because there's a complexity and some things that are going on. There's a lot of intrusion of thoughts that are coming through as well, that the selenite will help you to make sense of the senseless kind of issue and energy. Pink opal is going to be really important. It's a good energy to help with wholeness. All right. If you feel distorted, if you feel torn from yourself and having out-of-body experiences, pink opal is a very good one, as well as pink tourmaline. It sends you protection in the meantime too. Okay, when you look at pink tourmaline, it may look like it has some emerald in it sometimes. All right, it does. So it helps with prosperity and things like that. But those two really bless me. Black tourmaline, what the? Come on now. Come on, man. Okay, Scorpio energy. Yeah, I feel like you need to trust that maybe, like, if somebody was a healer in the past, they seemed a little bit humorous. However they were, they might be just that. And I feel like people were trying to distract or get in the way of what you want. Basically, trying to use somebody has been trying to use like the same stigma of connection to try to get in connection with you. Like, people from your past, the past energies, maybe people who are more newer into your energy. And then you have someone here, like, they're more timeless, peaceful, youthful. They might seem mythical or mystical. And I don't feel like you're typically accustomed to that. Like, maybe you do a little bit, but you've had your fair share, some shit. And I feel like it's through, somebody showed you a darker means of that. Okay? Like a very dark mean. And it could have been triggering as hell where it came from. Yeah, the Hermit was my confirmation card. So I feel like this is something that you're getting over. You're learning. You understood. You could be someone like, you had a parent or a family friend or somebody here who may have given you a story in which they were told that expressed that they would have to be in dark or be dark in order for their lineage to be light or to be of light. It was inauthentic, the person who gave them that concept of advice. And so they started changing and enveloping into that. Like a person who is dark, demented, somebody who like may play with bones and things like that. Or like graveyard work often. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of you can be good and be saved if you're like into that. This is somebody who's not willing to change. They don't see the good in all. They lie. They manipulate. And I feel truthfully that like if this is a parental figure, especially maternally related, because they were scorned by like false belief, absolutely. They will like be able to change and transform. And I feel like it may come in actually from this person who turned their Four of Cups upside down into an Ace of Cups. Fours typically in the reverse symbolize the ace. It typically, like if you look at the definition and the defining meaning of it, it's typically related to more of an unexpected connection, something that maybe somebody didn't think was going to go anywhere. It goes somewhere, but then also somebody like learns how to heal too, so it's favorable. And I feel here that it helps someone to heal a pathway that was like unrelentingly stuck or almost digressive at a time where they will need it. So let's say, collective, you were in a place in your life where you know, for a while you didn't necessarily need your family, or you resented them for some things. You're finding somebody who's not only going to help you or assist you and cure you, but that connection as well, where you actually see progressive, permanent change. And that's what might be unrealistically crazy, because I feel like somebody's like, oh, you know, that would be unrealistic, but this person is a miracle, maybe even a miracle worker, might I add. Like, let's be honest here with the Four of Coins and the Empress. This is somebody who absolutely brings in alignment, somebody who brings in the ability for you to understand that maybe something was blocked so that you can explore more of the fluidity of life and expansion, because you got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's going to make other people sad and upset, and so you're going to have people trying to distract you until you feel prepared enough to enter into this connection, because I feel like there is something related to the symbolism of this connection, the time in which it's happening, why something's not happening. Rose quartz is significant again. All these pinks. All these pinks and blues and purples and greens. Ace of Swords. So a direction in which somebody wanted to like drain you financially, I feel like there's going to be some sort of stern awakening that comes in that supports the Empress. So for those of you who are Gemini females, they're saying, I don't know why they did that to me. Yep, that's a yeah. They said Gemini females. Is it Libras all? Yeah, all Libras, all Aquarius, and Taurus, Libra again, Capricorn is coming through, Virgo, some Scorpio and Pisces placements here. I feel like there's going to be some reprimandments to some people who have been trying to like hack or stalk or engage in things, because I feel like this is very relevant in the circumstance and the situation and the time in which it has happened or occurred. Okay, I'm getting a real rando message about like somebody hacking into a phone company, but it being like the higher people actually accountable or responsible for this, and then hacking into like, oh my word, like smaller people's endeavors and things like that and their contracts through that. I don't think that this company who got hacked into was having good intention. I feel like they may have been selling. Oh shit. It's a King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy for sure. This person for sure was trying to like sell off their company or have somebody buy off through and within that. So like, oh, it could be Verizon or something. Be careful, it turned red. Okay. So that's deception. That could be a conflict through family. Conflict through fucking family work. What? So the family of the family tried to sell the whole company through to then have it bought through that way to then leak information like they're the saving grace, when in reality they could be trying to front through like a dark manipulative tactic. Okay. There might be somebody who has like a hearing aid, and I wanted to make sure you heard me correctly. This is not fucking funny. I'm mad, and I'm mad for you guys. Cause it's like, who the fuck would you trust? And then it's like, would that person be manipulative? No, but at the same time, it's like kind of how they get their business or their company. So I would refrain from that and just allow shit to be resolved, because it could just be something like a upper head or whoever was doing this or involved just gets overthrown, so then things can function well. So then, you know, because I know how that can be, but we gotta learn the connections and how things relate. right? And so let's say, you know, when I'm filming this, you know, there was a president who had an attempted assassination and things like that. When you start to put the pieces together, like my studious self sometimes can do ever so slightly, and you start picking up on certain things and trying to help things beforehand, and then people be judging you and shit like that, it just helps to accelerate things. So be mindful, like you might be picking up on some shit, okay? But make sure it has a relative connection, okay? Because sometimes it don't. Okay, just be mindful. Like, you know, if it's not your time or you need to chill out, it's not your time, you need to chill out. But like, also, you know, sometimes if y'all don't see me, or if you like figuring out like what I'm doing or things like that, I'm trying to help keep the world safe, okay? The world, not just, you know, certain areas. But I am very intuitive as hell, and so I can help with certain things, and when I can't, you know, I help, you know, try to find it to the right place. But yeah, just know that, okay? Maybe some of you guys do that too. All right, so I feel like you'll have somebody who is really going to be very respectful, engaging. They speak highly of you, like behind your back. Like, let's say you're not around, this person is still going to be very supportive. They're not going to be like negative or get angry and things like that, like, unless it gets to that point where you're, you know, corrupting and abusing them. But they're very honest, they're very trustworthy. I feel like they're upfront. They're upfront with things. They don't throw shady things or like have affairs, or they're not greedy. They could very much so not be greedy, or like they can tell when something is agreed to help you with that. Maybe accountability is really significant. Maybe that's what you've been seeking in your next relationship. Like accountability, somebody who is very noble and worthy of something. You don't want somebody corrupt around you. I'm getting. There's something here about a masculine Aries that's full of corruption. This person is full of corruption because it's like they're willing to almost go crazy for you to get them their money the long way. So they try to pretend like they care about you, but it's only to a certain extent. And then with the King of Swords, then they like threaten to corrupt you until their ending. This person is like trying to, we don't play games, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we don't play games. They're trying to like outsmart something that's like, just smart out. Like anything else? Yeah, okay. There's some important information that's going to come in, and it's going to help you with a proper destination for something, or have like good destination or travels. I feel like there's 317 could be really significant, and 431 could be really significant. Ooh, Chrysocolla, Tiger's Eye, and Pyrite are going to be really significant. Yeah, they will. I feel like it's going to help you with something that was distracting you, especially with greed. Be careful. Malachite might not be a good crystal for you guys, okay? It has been very well noted and documented that malachite, when it's not good for your energy, it can cause greed. It also has something in it that can bring in illness into your body. I don't know if it's lead or lead poisoning or something like that. I have been alerted about this though, so maybe you haven't been told, but malachite can also do some negating things to your finances, okay? And it's easily a crystal that can be taken advantage of by individuals, especially it could be in relation to obsidian too. So let's say somebody has an obsession with these and they like to cause blockages or harm to someone else or somebody that you care about or something, you know, something like that, or they cause confusion to your mind, and you have these around, you might want to discard of them. If you still need protection, possibly seek tourmaline. Black tourmaline might be of benefit or better for you, because sometimes it can actually cut you off or create a blockage for yourself, okay? Same thing with bloodstone for you. If you need an alternative for that, they're saying carnelian would be really good. Carnelian. I was trying to see if someone recommended another one. Yeah. Let's say you have tiger's eye, or tiger's eye is pretty good for you. It works well for you. You have a good energy standing with these. They're saying perhaps look into either a red obsidian or a red tiger's eye, okay? That baby there is pop-off fish in a good way, okay? It'll also help to recover wherever your energy was being harmed. Sometimes it's just our energy doesn't, necessarily connect with certain things, but other times it's like people using these things to kind of harm other people. They have a baneful mission that they've set for themselves or falsified as being their mission, okay? They might have felt as though somebody prophesied to them about that. And were they prophesied to? They were, but it was from a really low vibrational, baneful source. Yeah. Okay. So, collective, that was your messages. I hope that you enjoyed and that it resonated with you. If it did, please thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy, or you can share it with another individual that you feel like that resonate with it or may need to see it, view it, things like that. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I will talk to you next time. Bye.